Hi, Dr. Lara here. I hope you're doing well today. So I went for my soul walk this morning and I asked what message could I bring today for people. And of course they made it personal for me. So I'm going to share something with you. So I woke up this morning feeling a little stressed out because there's a lot of moving parts in our family right now with our girls and our business and extended family. And there's just a lot of unknowns right now. And I felt myself starting to get anxious and thinking about all of the stuff that is going to happen or could happen. And what came through in my meditation was to think about, instead of worrying and having fear, to think about what if things go right? What if things go right? Like, what if they do get into this school? And what if they aren't having to have vaccines? And what if this does work out? You know, all of this stuff. And when I started to think about what would happen in a positive way, that totally shifted everything in my body. I didn't feel tense and I wasn't clamping down, my fist clamping down, but I felt relaxed and I felt a lot brighter. And the second message that they wanted to say is for you and me to be happy now. You don't have to allow outside circumstances to dictate the way you feel. Okay, let me say that again. You don't have to allow outside circumstances to dictate the way you feel and how your life is going to be. They can say it, but you don't have to believe it. Okay, and this is the analogy they gave me. It was really interesting. So they were talking about a bonfire. So this huge bonfire, and in the bonfire, you have kindling, you have the logs, you have the sticks, you have the paper, you have the fuel, you have all of that to fuel this fire. So this fire represents the negativity that is being bombarded to you every single day from every single angle. Okay, and you have a choice of how you're going to respond to this fire. Are you going to jump in the middle of it and get burned and be in the middle of the chaos? Or are you going to add fuel to the fire? Are you going to engage in conversations that are controversial? Are you going to try and push your beliefs on someone? Are you going to belittle somebody because they don't believe what you do? And that's adding fuel to the fire. Okay? Or are you going to take a step back and just watch the fire and feel the warmth from the fire? Are you going to put like a pot on and make some tea or some coffee? Or are you going to roast marshmallows? Meaning, are you going to make the best of what is happening right now? Because even though you don't have control over what's happening on the outside, you have control over what's happening in here and how you respond and what you choose to look at. So I thought that was really interesting. So you can go through life reacting to every single thing that's happening, and you can choose to be angry and you can choose to be little, but just pay attention to how that makes you feel. How is that showing up in your life, and is that doing you any good? Or you can choose to take a step back. Take back your self-empowerment. Take back your sovereignty and say, you know what? I'm not going to let all of this stuff dictate how my life is going to go and how I'm going to feel. I choose to be happy now. I choose to see the good in my life. I choose to disengage from what's happening and choose not to add fuel to the fire, but to make marshmallows. So I hope that helps. I know I have silly analogies, but that's just me. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thanks for listening.